Hi, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. It is time for box 3 of Stitch Fix. We are trying to get those 8 items in this box instead of the usual 5. Hi, I'm Robin. Thank you for stopping in today, and welcome back if you are returning. Welcome in if you're new. I am working on getting 8 items in my Stitch Fix. I'm rather new to Stitch Fix and been doing the unboxings, but I'm diving into Stitch Fix and I'm trying to figure it all out. So in my last preview, I did choose 8 items from the preview, but I didn't like them all. So I asked for a couple of swaps, so we'll see if it came through. So if you don't know, Stitch Fix is the styling service, and you can choose how often it comes, whether it's every month, every couple of weeks, every few months. So it does have a $20 styling fee. So, and that will come off of your final price point. So not only am I trying to get 8 items, but I'm trying to refine my choices or selections, what my stylist is getting for me, and we're getting to know each other a little bit. So it's been a trial and error, which I'm fine with. I'm trying to get this, and you know what? I'd rather have my stylist do it than me spending hours in the store. So here's a look at the bundles inside. So I did get that pair of shoes that I did select. I asked for a swap. I don't know if that's possible. So in here, I've got my bag. I've got the mailer to mail them back, the meal coupon thing that they like to send, postage paid on the mailer for anything that I don't want to send. And here's my stylist note. I gotta look for my glasses, and I just want to see quickly what they noted about in my preview. So this is McKenna. This is my second time with McKenna. Loving your preview picks, such as a rich mix of bootcut denim, cozy knits, and that chic embellished collar top for a little sparkle. I saw your note about the Prosperity Jeans color preference, so I added the embroidered boot cut in the light wash. Excellent. I was really hoping for that. There was the black ones with the embroidery in my preview, and I really didn't like those ones. I didn't like the color, so I'm glad she was able to swap that. On footwear, thanks for being open to try the taupe Dr. Scholl's sneakers. If the boots from your likes restock, I will prioritize them in your next fix. Styling wise, try the olive fitted v-neck with any of the boot cuts and the taupe sneakers for casual crisp look. For a dressier vibe, the black lay serin embellished collar knit pairs beautifully with the espresso boot cut. Just add a sleek belt. The burgundy thread and supply button up works great, layered over the mustard pointel for a cozy texture. Interesting. So when I do go through these and try these on, I'm gonna go by what she suggested and see how the stylist picks. So let's start with the sneakers. I am excited to try this. I don't typically go for this kind of a look, but these are cute, right? I can see that nice thick sole and seaming up the side. So that's cute. I'll definitely give these a try. I am looking for new boots. And it's a nice selection of colors. You can see the yellow poking out on that side. Oh, yep, cute. All right, we're gonna dig in. Let me put this down, and we'll just go through quick. So here's the button down right off the top, thread and supply. And this does have that like cropped length to it so that it's not full. You could leave it out. So this is nice fall colors, thread and supply. And this is a size small. Next up is the lay serin button down. And this is has some nice different textures to it. On the front is a typical like blouse texture, and then it felt like a sweater knit, but it's not. It's all the typical, it's blousing, and then it has the contrast collar and wrist. So that's cute. Here is the yellow mustard yellow, pointelle, nice simple long sleeve. It's good for layering, which I always appreciate layering. This is by Market and Spruce, and it is a size small, and it has nice detailing. And then we have Pink Clover. This is that olive colored ribbed long sleeve. That looks kind of small, doesn't it? I assume it's going to have some good stretch to it. But yep, it does. So we'll see how that goes on. It is 85% viscose, 15% nylon. Hand wash cold, lay dry, lay flat to dry. I'm not a fan of hand wash, so we shall see. I mean, I'm not going to hand wash it. Let's just be honest. Pair of dark boot cut, Market and Spruce. I have enough dark boot cut. I don't think, oh, they're the button down. I do want to try the button down. Okay. So I forgot that I chose those. So the standard, I don't go for really any of the distressed look, unless it's just very light. But I'm excited to try that. I haven't had a button down in ages. Here's the Prosperity. Look at these, this embroidery. I love this. And the raw hem. I like that style of the hem and the embroidery down the leg. So it's really not a hem, it's raw, but I like that look. So these are cute. I can't wait to get these on. I can see this going with a lot of colors. I actually have, yeah, look at that. That's fun. I could wear that with a lot. And then we have the chocolate brown last pair pants. So 3 pants, and I think that was, so these are boot cut as well, chocolate brown, and they are by Just USA. Yep. And there we go. I have a pair that are thin, skinny type. So we'll see how these work. All right, we will try all these on. So I've got 1, 2, 3 pants. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got 4 tops and a pair of shoes. So that's 9 items, right? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, no, 5, 6, 7, and the shoes. That's 8. So we got them. So we'll try them on and we'll see how this all fits together. Okay, first up, I've got 3 pieces on here. I've got the sneakers, I've got the boot cut button fly jeans, and this olive V-neck. They're calling it a sweater. I don't think I would call it a sweater. It's too thin and lightweight to be a sweater. I would never call it a sweater. So we'll start off with this piece. So this is the Kenosha V-neck olive. I think it is very comfortable and it feels quality. I love the length of the sleeves. I'm kind of picky about that. It's a little form-fitting, so it's nice for tucking in. I'm not sure it's really what I'm looking for at the moment, but overall, it is a nice piece. It's a quality piece. Let's look at that. Has the ribbing on the ribbing is nice. It is comfortable, stretchy. So, and I like the way the ribbing goes around the V-neck. So it's something to think about. It is good for layering. So if I had some layering pieces, and it would go nice with the necklace if I put one on. I gave it a half tuck so that we could really see the button fly here on the jeans. These are Market and Spruce. Indigo, what were they called? Aqua high rise boot cut jeans. They're really nice. I am enjoying them. Again, I already have like dark wash boot cut, so I don't know how much I really need them, or should get them, I should say. So I might put these in my saved. We'll take a look. When I make my choices. So I believe these are a size 4. I'll look in just a moment. But so they're they're a good fit. And I enjoy the extra detail of the button fly. I haven't had button fly in so long. It's a nice add. So we'll go over those in a second. And then the shoes. So I got the shoes on. They're extremely comfortable. They have a really nice cushion on the bottom and they're fit well around. I actually have a hard time usually with shoes because I have very narrow heels. And so my heels slide out of a lot of shoes and I'm not really having that problem. So that's a plus. And they are very comfortable. So they're a consideration maybe. So let me know what you think. These are the Dr. Scholl's. Let's see, get a close-up look here. And they're cute detail. So let's first off here, this top, pink clover, Kenosha fitted V-neck sweater in olive. This is a size small, $49. Again, with the hand wash. I shy away from that. If any of you have this, do you hand wash it? This Kenosha brand V-neck sweater? Let me know. Do you hand wash it? How important is this hand washing deal? Then we have the Market and Spruce Aqua High Rise Bootcut Jeans. They are size 4. These are $88. So again, I do like them and I love the extra detail. So I don't know. We'll see. And then the shoes are Dr. Scholl's Time Off Sneaker in Taupe. They're a size 9, $75. So I do like these. They're cute. I'll think about it, but I really want some boots. All right, we'll get on the next couple and how she describes putting them together, and we'll be right back. Okay, now I just tossed on the Ginny plaid button-up shirt. This is by Thread and Supply, and I kept on the same bootcut jeans. I'm leaving it out so we can see the length here. It's a nice short length, so you don't always have to tuck it in, and you'll still look rather put together. I like the differences of the elastic wrist, nice collar, cute button up. The buttons are covered. So we have the covered buttons with a matching fabric, which is cute. This is nicer than it looks like online in the pictures online, and it is comfortable and it has a little bit of shape to it. So this is actually a consideration, and I'm kind of liking it. And again, it has the good length in the sleeves. So, when I'm doing this, my wrists are still covered, and it has just, a little bit of puff here to the shoulder seam. So it has a nice little look, and I would usually keep it open. So let's get to the details here. It's the Thread and Supply Ginny button-up shirt. This is in color burgundy, size small. It's $59. I'd say it's a good quality. So we'll see how that all comes out and whether I get 5 items or not. Now, she noted it would look great over the mustard pointel for texture. So I'm going to try that on next, and I'll see how that all looks together. Be right back. So here it is layered. I put on the yellow mustard pointel and layered it over that and left it open. Okay, I don't think I would necessarily put these colors together, but that is what she suggested. And here's the look. It does add a nice bit of warmth for it. Let me know what you think. Would you put these together? I don't really think so, with the plaid and then the pointel patterning, but all right, I'm going to take this off for a second, and then we're just going to look at the shirt on its own. But I wanted to, show you what she suggested. I'll grab my mic here. I'll just hold it for us. So this is the pointel long sleeve t-shirt. I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's something that I'm looking for. I don't know. I don't like how it really accentuates right here. I tucked it in just so that we could take a look at that. And I do have on the other pair of jeans. So this is comfortable shirt. I like the, what do we call this? The scalloped type of stitching here. And then we have can we see that? This detailed stitching, the pointel patterning. It is cute and it is very soft and comfortable. And again, look, I got my long sleeves. So I do like that. Maybe it's a consideration. I'm going to take it out a bit here because honestly, I would probably be wearing it, casually. So it probably would look a little better like that. We'll go over these details right now as I hold this again. This is the Scarlet Scoop Neck Pointel long sleeve in mustard. It's by Market and Spruce. It's a size small and it's $39. So that's a really good price. And again, I think it would be a good for layering piece. I don't know that I'd really put that shirt over it. Okay, next up, the Prosperity embroidered jeans. And I tell you, I'm really enjoying these. They're just so cute. They've got the boot cut and the embroidery and the flare out here with this extra panel. And I think they're just so cute. However, they're $90. So do you think they're worth $90? Let me know. They're very cute. I like the light wash. I need light wash. I've got the other pair of dark wash there. I told you I've got plenty of dark wash. So it hits a lot of those categories for me, the needs. And I love, like I showed you, this released hem. So it gives it all these contrast on the end here. They're a good length. And again, let's see, I'm about 5'6", 5'7" for height reference. Let me know what you think on both these pieces. Do you think these are worth the $90? Possibly. We've got the discount, so we've got 2 more, and we'll be back. Okay, last outfit I put on, the last 2 that my stylist said to pair together, was this black button down with the polka dot trim, which is very cute, and the espresso brown boot cut jeans. So I'm actually liking both of them. I'm enjoying the feel and comfort of this stretchy blouse. And I think, the styling of it looks good, and it matches with these jeans. Let me know your overall impression. I love this polka dot on the collar. It's like this unexpected little pop that I think could be dressed up, dressed down, kept casual. I think this would go great with denim as well. It's a little short on the sleeves though. I've said I'd like mine to go to my wrist. They're a little short, but they're not a deal breaker. So that's this one. And then the jeans, we've got, let's see. Well, let me tell you the shirt first. I'm sorry, I forgot. Hold on. It is the Le Serin, the Live long sleeve embellish something. It cuts off, but it is size small and it's $59. And then finally we have Just USA Mia boot cut espresso jeans, size 4, and they're only $69. So they're pretty economical compared to the other jeans that I have tried on. They're very comfortable. They fit well. And I do think they go with this top. I'm enjoying them. I don't have boot cut in this color. I have some other brown ones. I have this color in like a straight leg, so they would be different. But I think it's a cute look. I put on some black shoes, either with this or denim, even those button fly. So overall, I think, it worked this time. I've got my 8 items and we're getting some more variety in the box. So I am pleased with that. Let's see. I got the 8, I've got the shirts, I've got the 2. I just don't think, I would like to go more with some maybe sweater type things. I don't know about this one. So again, the hand wash, if you have any advice or experience with that, let me know your thoughts. Do you have a favorite of the tops? And then the jeans. So, gosh, and the Dr. Scholl's shoes, I'm glad that she opened me up to that. Those are something to consider. I would not have chose those on my own. So that's what I like overall about these styling services. They open me up a little bit, get me trying a little out of my comfort zone and get me trying some different things. So if you would like, Stitch Fix usually has a $20 styling fee. In your first box, I do have a link that would get you $25 off. So you would make that, get a $25 credit, and I would get a $25 credit. I'll put the information down below for you. Please like and subscribe so I can do more of these videos for you and for us, and keep growing this and sharing more of this experience of how to get into these boxes, what they offer, how you can sort of tweak them and find your groove and maybe expand your style. So thank you for joining me again. I'm Robin, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.